let's bring it back to where we are today. Do we have choices when it comes to what we deem as racist? Or are we able to differentiate between what is racist, what isn't racist, what might be banter, to a certain extent where people think, okay, you've called me a black this. Is this, do you hate me? Or are you just making an observation? For example, I'm gonna just say the word. Someone the other day called me a black cunt. And I was like, oh, you fucking talking to you, like, do you know what I mean? And I kind of gave it back to him. But it was a thing where I wasn't offended by it. And the reason why I wasn't offended by it, because I know he's not a racist person. You get them old school white people, builders, whatnot. Who can articulate themselves well? Yeah. I nominate you, come down. No. Come on, give a round of applause, people. No. You sure? I nominate someone else. Go on, nominate somebody. Come on, my love. I want you on the stage, my love. I want you on the stage. Come down. Where you get? No, the stage. That's the wrong way. All right, I need you, my love. Come, just come. You got this. Huh? It doesn't matter. I'm Jamaican. You okay? Alright, give it a try.
What's that?
Alright, let's try again. That was newlywed.
It's the mother of my mum.
Grandma. Well done.
Yeah. That's right.
Alright, go again.
It's where you can put stuff in.
Storage.
No, you can buy stuff there as well. Thank you.
The heat is on. And if we're not careful, we'll probably lose count of how much little innocent lies happen a day. So nowadays, when I'm talking to somebody, I'm just trying to count the lie. I say, what's time you lie already? What you say you did there? With who? So what time you left out? Are you just a reach? That don't make sense, brother. You lie. Is a lie. Sorry guys, you understand patois? Talking about diversity and inclusion, I'm gonna try and keep it mellow. So upfront conversations, man, it really does have my attention, and sometimes you gotta be
the journey of a foster kid. Yeah. Bear with me. Looking out my broken window at streets where the coldest wind blows, the teens on the roads, the flip roads and creep, where the soldiers grip chrome is deep. When you know you're involved, way over your head. Got our mothers against guns that pray that nobody dead. Got these fathers with great sons, but the moment you left, turned the heart and the brain numb. Got us focused on Zeds. For all the times we faced our mothers trying to cope with the stress. We left misguided in the gutters cause there's nobody left. So we sided with the others, those opposing the feds. Got this Hennessy in my blood, weed smoke in my chest. Got this Hennessy gripping guns at one, Joseph the dead. I'm close to the edge, toeing the ledge. I'm slipping and I'm falling every time.
This is my ode to hip hop. I woke up this morning with my mind playing tricks on me. How could this be? How could we be here already? So ready or not, here I come, as we celebrate 50 years of hip-hop. But let us not forget the shoulders upon which this art form begun. A nod and a mention has to go to Gil Scott-Heron, knowing that the revolution will not be televised as it carries on with our daily lives. Why? Let the last poet preside.
We'll rage, disengage, burn, sage to engage, but due to differences, rage always. We'll chew, swallow, digest to impress, then swallow before chewing, not properly digesting, will intentionally digress. We'll believe propaganda because it's easier than to self-educate, then complain about the fake news, preferring to cut off the news than to read a book and elevate. We tend to envy la familia than supporting far greater for a unified cause. Then complain when we lack support, but be the first to say, You know me, let me in free. Come on, I'm just a few quiz short. Act victim when an idea you thought becomes a brother's, sister's vision, materialized from their vision board. Getting all worked up but never partnering up. We tend to love one another when it's cozy, lovingly less of one another when it's uncozy. We opt out when the struggle gets real. So quick to sell out just to fit in, enjoy getting those false teeth dug in. We want to run before learning to walk. When able to talk a good talk, using such skills to profoundly exploit a brother, sabotage a sister, to then use and abuse your own within your own community, but then we expect the respect of other ethnicities entering our community. Let's talk about it. How do we expect to win if we can't go right within? How do we expect to win if we can't go right within? We start to feel a little way when we start to see a sister, brother, start dating outside of their race. Let's talk about it. Sometimes it's preference, sometimes it's true love. But sometimes, most times, it's not because you're lost. You're just a lost tribe, soullessly finding soulmates, giving dead vibes, depleting away restoration, compatibility, security, fidelity, loyalty within your own community. Now, we've all felt and known that struggle, but forget to find reasons to help one another up the social ladder. You're too busy looking down your noses at your own when you've blown. When we get initiated to silver spoons from breadcrumbs, it's that allegiance of honor that makes you believe there's a comfy seat for us all at the table. Ignorantly becoming blinded to the race card narrative, so your mind flickers at every opportunity it gets. Police brutality, access denied. Unforsaken poverty, access denied. Hold on, wait a minute. You're trying to process this information, but you can't, can you? Because it's access denied, access denied, access denied. Your brain is desensitized. Let's face it, some of us are too naive. Some of us are too easily manipulated, not realizing we've been tied to puppet strings for centuries, talking dumbly, possessively, tap dancing. We've been tied to puppet strings for centuries, talking dumbly, possessively, tap dancing. And so, the women shake hands with the enemy, forgetting she's a child of the sun, as cuddly as the sun, carrier of life. Men shake hands with the enemy, forgetting charity starts at home. And so we...
Alright, so Kanye said that slavery was a choice. I don't agree, yeah, but I do to a certain extent, yeah, I don't agree with the fact that he said slavery was a choice, because obviously, if you're being put through traumatic events, seeing your father get raped, genitals getting cut off and strung upside down, and all these traumatic things that you're seeing, it's going to put fear in your heart, and you're not going to be able to navigate your way through any kind of uprising. Even though some people did, obviously you got the underground railroad. That's very hard to say. Underground railroad and stuff like this, and they freed a lot of slaves and stuff. But at the same time, do we have choices when it comes?
As the colour of my black melanin skin speaks loud volumes, far, afar, there's no need for a mega or microphone. All I need is the darkness of my skin alone. Social constructs, constructing blocks, constructing structures and systems, for racial hatred and bigotry to hide in. The system no longer hides to lie. The system doesn't care about you or I. The system doesn't care about the optics or the truth. Because what is truth when there's multiples of them? Yet another multiverse where the curse of racism isn't reversed, but revered and shared by the global minority, scared of a black planet, afraid of what true black power could be. Perhaps the system is afraid if we truly played our A game. Would we treat white people the same? Treat them by reciprocating, by mirroring the same poisonous venom back to them? Shall we call them strange fruit? Should we beat them and kill them to uphold the law? Should we brand them and beat them and call them our own? Should we whip them and beat them, commanding them never to utter their real name? Perpetuating hatred isn't our game. Being the change which we want to see is what Gandhi said to me. Change is possible, change is hard. Change sometimes catches folk off guard. Change is in our power to do and uphold. But for white folk to relinquish power, certain truths will start to unfold. Truths